in light of recent violence in other parts of the world, including the terrorist attack in Paris, where 17 people were shot to death. The Department of Homeland Security says they've stepped up safety measures at airports and federal buildings across the country.
I think it's a great idea. I don't think they're overreacting, and it's a little more hassle, so be it. It's just the way our life is at the moment.
Federal authorities say there's no specific intelligence of an attack, but as a precaution, security screeners are increasing the number of random passenger and carry-on bag searches.
I think it's important to check as much information as possible about the travelers and also all the bags, because we don't know where can you have a potential problem.
In order to keep sensitive security information out of the wrong hands, South Florida airport officials won't comment on the steps they're taking to comply with the federal regulations.
The Department of Homeland Security won't say which buildings or what cities they're muscling up. There are about 38,000 federal workers in the metro in scores of buildings, since the city is a federal regional hub. The Transportation Security Administration, TSA, also says it is increasing the number of random searches of airline passengers. KCI security is handled by a private firm, but they also comply with many TSA guidelines. ABC News is reporting the reason behind this is the boast by Al-Qaeda that they have come up with a homemade bomb consisting of kitchen ingredients that could be very hard to detect at airline screening checkpoints. Al-Qaeda's magazine claims that the new device is undetectable by most screening systems. The report says only a full-body scanner can catch it, and most airports don't have them. Meanwhile, a frequent flyer at KCI is skeptical of most American security.
They closed the barn door after the horses already escaped. So, I mean, I'd say just keep doing what they're doing. I don't think there's really anything special that needs to be done.
But a new Pew Research Center poll shows that more than 70% of Americans think the government is doing well in its anti-terrorism efforts.
When it comes down to it, they're trying as hard as they can, and they're doing as much as they can for what they know. And they go with what they know as they go.
As the federal government takes some precautionary measures after the terrorism wave in France. Michael Mahoney, KMBC 9 News.
Also today, the lower house of the French parliament voted to extend its bombing campaign against Muslim extremists in Iraq. The vote was 488 to 1.